Deep in the bottom of the ocean, a long way beneath the roaring waves, lives a large community of fish. It has lived there since time immemorial, and it has always done things the same way. Every summer, all fish families will deposit their eggs at the same place. The eggs will hatch, and as soon as they are out, all the little fishes will make their way to school. Miss Cuttlefish, the headmistress, will teach the little ones all they need to know. They will learn all about how to draw different shapes on the seabed and how to unveil the secrets of the reef. And the most important lesson of all, how to avoid the nets and hooks fishermen lay about to catch them. The summer our story begins, everything was done the usual way. Fish laid their eggs at the usual place, and a few days later the eggs hatched. At first you could not tell the little ones apart. They were all tiny and transparent and looked exactly the same. But soon it was clear that they were all different species as they began to take after their parents. The little souls looked exactly like the grown-up souls in miniature. Golden-hued mullet offspring resembled their golden-hued mullet parents. Master and Miss Swordfish were the spitting image of Mum and Dad Swordfish. It was easy to tell which fish belonged to which family. But one of them did not look like anybody else at all. It was an odd little creature, small and wide across like a moonfish, with the bright eyes of a bream and the crooked mouth of a shark. He had a long and flat bill like a cross between a swordfish and a gray mullet. But the strangest thing about him was his shape. His body was exactly like a triangle, with just another smaller triangle stuck at the back for a tail. On the whole, it looked remarkably more like a musical triangle than a fish. All the little fishies had gotten together with their little brothers and sisters and formed large, merry groups, chatting and frolicking along their way to school. But when they saw the odd-shaped little fish, they began to laugh. "Look at that weird shape! Who are you? Where is your family?" But the little triangular fish could not say. Though he looked and looked, he could not see anybody who was like him at all. Miss Cuttlefish's school was situated at the bottom of a large rock in the reef. The headmistress herself stood at the front door, welcoming her new pupils with big smiles. "Welcome, dear little mullets. Welcome, my souls. Nice to see you, breams. So good to have you all here." But when she saw the strange little fish that was shaped like a triangle, she was speechless. "What in Neptune's name is that?" she thought. Aloud she said, "Welcome, little triangle fish." And that was his name from that moment. During the first days of school, Miss Cuttlefish was very kind. She never told the little fishies off, no matter what mischief they were up to. But the school caretakers, the squids, were another proposition completely. They did not hesitate to whack the little ones with their tentacles now and then to keep order. The first few days passed quickly. Lessons began. The little pupils' first task was to learn how to draw various shapes on the soft, sandy seabed. In the beginning, it seemed quite difficult, but soon they got the hang of it. It was child's play, really. But little Trianglefish found it quite hard. The problem was that no matter what shape he meant to draw, he always ended up with a triangle. It was impossible for him to draw any other shape.